Hi, this is Noma Dimitri from the Alpine Garden, and it is spring and it's beautiful, and everything is getting green and flowering, and we love it, and we love it. But there's also this, and that's what we want to discuss today, and that's what we want to explore today. Um, why do flowers die? This is a flowering branch of a particular bush, and if I shake it, you'll see that all these little flowers are falling down, all the little petals of flowers are falling off everywhere because the flowers are actually dead. Okay, or the way we perceive it. Let's see. Let's look at this one, for example. You see, if you shake it, it's just snowing. So, in our perception of what goes on, is that the flowers are dead and they're falling off. But why? Why are they falling? And is it really true? Are the flowers really dead? Well, it's a mixed story. Number one, the things that are falling are not the entire flowers, but a portion of the flowers, the petals, the spectacular part, the part that we really care for. But there's another part of the flower that stays on the plant. And if you've been observant, you've seen it before. I'm going to try to show you in this minuscule one. You see, these things are losing. If I just shake them and get rid of all the last petals, okay, I'm going to just rub them around and get rid of the petals. Okay, so now we got rid of the petals, and all we have is this. Okay, but as you can see, there's a part that's left. Okay, that the end part of the flower is left. It's not the pretty thing that we adore, but it's still something. Um, so this part is the reason why the entire flower is there in the first place. If you will, the part of the flower that we are familiar with, the petal part, the part that smells nice and looks nice and has the color, is actually kind of like the wedding dress. Okay, the actual the actual thing that carries the children, okay, is this part of the flower, okay? And in this particular case, these little parts, which have the ends of the sexual organs of the plants, is what's going to become at some point the fruit that will carry the seed, the children of the plant. So what has happened now is that with the sexual act of the plant completed, okay, that means the pollination of the plant completed, the plant actually takes off the wedding dress and goes on in the business of having children. Finally, I just said it how I wanted to say it. So this happens with almost all flowers, and it has happened already to the end with this particular tree, which is a berry-producing tree that you see here. It's called a mélanchier, and it's the same thing that's going to happen. Let's go see another one right over here. It's the same thing that's going to happen with these beautiful flowers, which are the flowers of the apple tree. You can see the buds. They're beautiful and pink, and then when the flowers open, they're kind of pink white. This part here that you see, the pink or the white, is the petals. And very soon, when any of these insects that are flying around my head right now comes and pollinates these flowers, these petals are going to fall off again, and again we're going to be left with that little end part, that little part where the sexual organs of the plant are. And it's that part that's going to start exploding slowly and then become the apple, because as I said to you, this is an apple tree. And this is the same story again and again with pears, with cherries, with all kinds of plants. Is there another one that we can go see? Let's go see another bizarre flower that's just starting to bloom right now. Maybe you haven't seen this one. It's this one. Check this out. Okay, these beautiful cup-shaped flowers, they're dogwoods, and this is the young version that just came out, that just opened up. They will become about double or triple the size, and they will turn pearly white and they will open wide. So these are just starting up now. In a sense, the sexual organs of the plants, which is what you see in the center, are not even yet ready for business. If you want, they're not ready to be pollinated yet. So they're tightly coiled, and I'm pretty sure there's no nectar, there's nothing for an insect to come because the flower is not ready yet. But as soon as the flower is nice and big and white and ready, then the sexual organs also will mature, thereby through smell and sight inviting the pollinators to come and pollinate them. So we learned today, I hope, why flowers die and how in reality they don't. They just take off their wedding dress and they go into the business of having children. Noma Dimitri from the Alpine Garden. Take care.